We will discuss on PTSD. Let's start. Welcome to Wisdom Corner, your one-stop destination for thought-provoking insights, profound wisdom, and life-changing knowledge. We are thrilled to have you here as a part of our growing community of seekers and learners. Our channel is dedicated to exploring the depths of wisdom, personal growth, and self-discovery. Whether you're looking to expand your horizons, find inspiration, or simply engage in meaningful conversations, you're in the right place. Join us on this incredible journey of enlightenment, where we aim to empower you with the wisdom that can transform your life. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of knowledge and embark on a voyage of self-improvement together. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest content. Welcome aboard! Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, was born on May 6, 1856, in Freiburg, Moravia, which is now part of the Czech Republic. He was the first of 8 children in his family. Here is an overview of his childhood. Family background. Freud's family was Jewish, and his father, Jacob Freud, was a wool merchant. His mother, Amalia Freud, came from a wealthy and respected family. Freud's parents moved to Vienna, Austria when he was 4 years old. Early education. Freud showed signs of intellectual promise from an early age. He was a dedicated student and excelled in his studies, particularly in literature, science, and languages. Siblings. Freud had 7 siblings, and he was the favorite of his mother. This early maternal affection had a significant impact on his later psychoanalytic theories, particularly his ideas about the Oedipus complex. Personal loss. Tragedy struck Freud's family during his childhood. His younger brother, Julius, died of complications from tuberculosis when Freud was still quite young. This loss had a profound influence on him and contributed to his interest in the human mind and the mechanisms of grief. Interest in medicine. As Freud grew older, he developed a keen interest in medicine. He attended the University of Vienna, where he studied various subjects, including neurology, anatomy, and physiology. His studies in medicine laid the foundation for his later work in psychoanalysis. Marriage and family. In 1886, Freud married Martha Bernays, with whom he had 6 children. His family life also played a significant role in shaping his theories about human behavior and sexuality. Professional development. Freud began his career as a neurologist and gained recognition for his research on the nervous system. His work eventually led him to develop psychoanalysis, a revolutionary approach to understanding the human mind and mental disorders. Sigmund Freud's childhood experiences and family background had a profound impact on his later work in psychology and psychoanalysis. His early interest in the human mind and his personal experiences influenced the development of his groundbreaking theories about the unconscious mind, dreams, and human behavior. Sigmund Freud, 1856-1939, was an Austrian neurologist and the founder of psychoanalysis, a field that revolutionized our understanding of the human mind and greatly influenced modern psychology and psychiatry. His work delved deep into the realms of the unconscious, human sexuality, and the structure of the mind. Here are some key details about Freud's work. The unconscious mind. Freud's most significant contribution was his exploration of the unconscious mind. He proposed that human behavior is deeply influenced by unconscious thoughts, desires, and memories. According to Freud, the unconscious contains repressed, often disturbing, thoughts and memories that shape our behavior and emotional experiences. Psychic structure. Freud conceptualized the human psyche as consisting of three major components. ID. The id represents our primal instincts and desires, such as hunger, aggression, and sexual urges. It operates on the pleasure principle, seeking immediate gratification without concern for morality or social norms. Ego. The ego is the rational and conscious part of the mind. It balances the id's desires with the demands of reality and operates on the reality principle. Its role is to mediate between the id's demands and the external world. Superego. The superego represents our internalized moral values and societal norms. It acts as a moral compass and strives for perfection. It can create feelings of guilt and anxiety when one violates its standards. Psychosexual development. Freud proposed that human development is marked by a series of psychosexual stages, each associated with a different erogenous zone and a conflict to resolve. These stages include the oral, anal, phallic, latent, and genital stages. Unresolved conflicts at any stage could lead to psychological issues in adulthood. Defense mechanisms. Freud described various defense mechanisms that individuals use to cope with anxiety and protect the ego from the demands of the id and superego. Common defense mechanisms include repression, denial, projection, and displacement. Dream analysis. Freud believed that dreams were windows into the unconscious mind. He developed a method of dream analysis to uncover hidden meanings and conflicts within dreams, which he believed could shed light on a person's psychological issues. Sexuality. Freud's theories on human sexuality were groundbreaking. He argued that sexual energy, libido, was a fundamental driving force in human behavior and that sexual development played a crucial role in personality formation. His ideas about the Oedipus complex and the Electra complex explored how children develop sexual feelings toward their parents. Therapy and psychoanalysis. Freud developed a therapeutic approach known as psychoanalysis. In this method, patients engage in free association, where they say whatever comes to mind, to access their unconscious thoughts and conflicts. The therapist interprets these associations to help patients gain insight into their psychological issues. Criticism and legacy. Freud's work has been both influential and controversial. While his ideas laid the foundation for modern psychotherapy and greatly expanded our understanding of the human mind, some of his theories, particularly those related to sexuality, have been criticized and revised over time. Sigmund Freud's work had a profound and lasting impact on psychology, psychiatry, and the broader field of mental health. His theories continue to be studied, adapted, and debated by psychologists, psychiatrists, and scholars to this day, making him one of the most influential figures in the history of psychology. Sigmund Freud, the pioneering psychologist and founder of psychoanalysis, received several awards and honors during his lifetime and posthumously for his significant contributions to the field of psychology and his influence on our understanding of the human mind. Some of the notable awards and recognitions include Goethe Prize, 1930. Freud was awarded the Goethe Prize in recognition of his contributions to literature and psychology. This prestigious German literary prize is named after Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, one of the most important figures in German literature. Hahnemann Medal, 1927. The Hahnemann Medal was awarded to Freud in recognition of his contributions to medicine and psychotherapy. It is named after Samuel Hahnemann, the founder of homeopathy. Foreign member of the Royal Society, 1936. Freud was elected as a foreign member of the Royal Society, a prestigious scientific organization in the United Kingdom. This honor recognized his impact on the field of psychology. Honorary doctorates. Freud received numerous honorary doctorate degrees from universities around the world in recognition of his groundbreaking work in psychology and psychoanalysis. Sigmund Freud Prize, 1961. After his death, the Sigmund Freud Prize was established by the German Akademie der Wissenschaften und der Literatur, Academy of Sciences and Literature. This award is given to individuals who have made outstanding contributions to psychology and psychoanalysis. Freud Museum in London. While not an award in the traditional sense, the Freud Museum in London was established as a tribute to Sigmund Freud and his work. It is located in the house where Freud spent the last year of his life after fleeing Nazi-occupied Vienna. It's important to note that Freud's work and influence were not always universally acclaimed during his lifetime, and his ideas faced significant controversy and criticism. However, over the years, his contributions to the field of psychology have been widely recognized, and he is considered one of the most influential figures in the history of psychology. Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, wrote numerous influential books and essays over the course of his career. Here are some of his most notable works. The Interpretation of Dreams, Die Traumdeutung, 1899. In this seminal work, Freud introduced the concept of dream analysis and explored the idea that dreams are windows into the unconscious mind. He discussed various aspects of dream interpretation, including symbols, wish fulfillment, and the role of repression. The Psychopathology of Everyday Life, Zur Psychopathologie des Alltagslebens, 1901. This book examines the phenomenon of Freudian slips, or parapraxis, everyday errors and mistakes in speech, memory, and action that reveal unconscious thoughts and desires. 3 essays on the theory of sexuality, Drei Abhandlungen zur Sexualtheorie, 1905. In this work, Freud developed his theories on human sexuality, including the concept of the Oedipus complex and the stages of psychosexual development. The Interpretation of Dreams, Gesammelte Werk, 1909. This is a collection of Freud's major works, including The Interpretation of Dreams, The Psychopathology of Everyday Life, and 3 essays on the theory of sexuality, among others. Totem and Taboo, Totem und Tabu, 1913. In this book, Freud explored the origins of civilization and religion, proposing that these societal structures could be traced back to primal and primitive human instincts. Introductory lectures on psychoanalysis, Vorlesungen zur Einführung in die Psychoanalyse, 1916-1917. These lectures provided an accessible overview of psychoanalysis and its key concepts. They were intended for a general audience and served as an introduction to Freud's work. Beyond the Pleasure Principle, Jenseits des Lustprinzips, 1920. In this work, Freud introduced the concept of the death instinct, thanatos, as a counterforce to the life instinct, eros. He explored the idea of repetition compulsion and its role in human behavior. The Ego and the ID, Das Ich und das Es, 1923. In this book, Freud elaborated on his structural model of the mind, dividing it into the id, ego, and superego. He also discussed the role of defense mechanisms and the dynamic interactions between these mental components. New introductory lectures on psychoanalysis, Neue Folge der Vorlesungen zur Einführung in die Psychoanalyse, 1933. These lectures expanded upon the concepts presented in the earlier, introductory lectures, and incorporated some of Freud's later ideas. Moses and Monotheism, Der Mann Moses und die monotheistische Religion, 1939. In one of his final works, Freud explored the historical and psychological aspects of monotheistic religion, particularly the origins of Judaism and the figure of Moses. These are some of Sigmund Freud's most influential and widely read works. His ideas continue to shape the fields of psychology, psychotherapy, and the study of human behavior and the mind. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative, entertaining, or helpful in some way. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from us. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, take care, and as always, stay curious. Thanks for watching.